welcome. Forgetting about the time here because I'm browsing the map while I'm waiting. I had a quick look. Here is Kiruna, by the way. So speaking about mining stuff, I talked about it yesterday. That Nordic Stenbrott or whatever it's called. It's probably where the mine is. That makes sense because they had ore there. Otherwise, I could have considered it to be Metallis, but that sounds more like a metal place, of course. Which we also have down here, by the way. Somewhere. No, that was Mjölner Mining. Sorry, wrong button. There we go. Mjölner Mining, yeah. Apparently my garage is in the old town, as it's the literal translation of the place, Gammelstad. Which makes perfect sense. That's a big logistics hub nowadays in that particular place. But yeah, since we're doing quick jobs, we don't start in the garage actually, we start in other places. And of course, I mean, I can probably take a loan and start getting a truck, but now that I think about it, where did we have to go over here, I guess? Where did we have? I mean, a truck costs, let's say, 700,000 to 1 million, a used truck. And probably a new one as well, but slightly worse. And yeah, we need to grind up some money because I can take a loan for 1 million. But then I have to pay 31,000 per day, and that's quite a bit in the beginning. So no, we'll continue doing quick jobs for a bit here, for sure. I listened in on the stream yesterday, or recently I should say, and yeah, you can certainly hear me shift gears and such, but that's fine for me if I put it that way. It's not super annoying, I hope. It's not a lot of other noises coming through at least, so other than me coughing. So now, let's see. Let's pretend that we are in Luleå, because that's where we ended up yesterday, and see what we can do from here then. Marble blocks up to Kiruna. As I mentioned, it would be fun to do something in the mine, and for that let's pretend that we need to get to Kiruna. Eventually, we don't need to, but let's pretend. And yeah, that was the only one, but hey ho, let's go. Scania, no, a DAF. It's dark on my screen, but yeah, a DAF. Apparently. 24 tons of marble blocks. 50,000, yeah, sure. Let's do that. From Byggpro, which is actually right next to my garage. We will be starting from Gammelstad then. Sounds fine. Oh, it's an older DAF for sure, with wooden panels and stuff. Cool. Let me see if I remember all this now. Let's see, no. There we go. I mean, I can look out anyhow. Oh yeah, marble blocks, yeah, certainly. But since I actually have buttons for this, it can be a bit, because I can just look out manually like that. I might as well try to get used to the... Oh, parking brake was not engaged. No, maybe it isn't. There we go. Gear 1. We are supposed to go around that crane, yeah. So it seems. 3 in the morning. Sunny morning. No, sorry, I was... Oh, crap. Now I messed up. I was supposed to go out through that gate. Well, this is a good start of the day, isn't it? Totally misunderstood that, but here we are. Get to practice a little bit of reversing. There we go. Much better. Yeah, to the right is my garage, apparently. According to the map. $24 tons is, well... sizable load, but not overly so. Oh, hello. Yeah, I should try to look around a little bit better, but that isn't always as smooth as I would like. Oh yeah, that's true. I was considering... Let's try that. That's what I was considering doing today, actually. Let's see. Let's just stop here to annoy people. Menu, menu, menu. Somewhere, somewhere, somewhere. There. I was considering trying again the whole automatic looky thingy. I know I had problems with it before. Oh, there is a rain sensor. Easy. Hello, Yola, by the way. Easy to drive, no cars outside. Yeah, precisely. But I started in. It's in the morning, so that's true. Sen du come back on slap. That was precisely what I ended up having to do. Camera, camera, camera. Steering camera rotation. Blinker camera rotation. We can try that. I know I'm not super keen on it, but we can try it at least. I have tried it before, but it was a while ago. So let's see. Then my own problem is that I try to indicate in roundabouts and such in the, let's call it the wrong way, but not wrong in that sense. It doesn't help in the game. So if I do like that, yeah, that I might like this to begin with at least. And then I will not indicate in the roundabouts. I will try to not do it. Entering the roundabouts, I mean. So, oh, yeah, it's a little bit wonky. But I think I can get used to it. So yeah, we are heading to Kiruna with a bunch of marble blocks. And then I will try to see if I can get some job from the mine. Now that I know what the mine is. No, I'm in Luleå. We starting from Luleå, heading to Kiruna. Then I try to look. I'm considering actually buying Eye tracker. Oh wait, are we turning here? Apparently, yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Just thinking where the hell are we? That felt wrong. Oh no, sorry. That wasn't wrong at all. It just wasn't used to coming from this direction. Also not used to this truck, but it's in the beginning it's kind of fun that you, let's say, get the option to do try a bunch of different trucks with the quick jobs. But yeah, heading to Kiruna, that will take 20 minutes perhaps. Let's see, 1910, yeah, we'll see. Sounds a bit sluggish. I certainly don't want to go up to 12th gear with this. Unless we're going downhill. It's only 530 horsepower. But we actually do have a little bit of a load for once. Quick jobs means I'm not paying for... I keep forgetting that Töre is coming up quickly. Oh yeah, that one will annoy me a little bit. The view change there, but I mean, I'm used to driving these places normally to some extent. And yeah, you usually have to wait a little bit longer to get to Töre, which is where we are now. So I was just idling away there, almost missed a turn. Oh, by the way, yeah. Sorry. Kiruna 270, yeah, sounds about right. I actually got the speeding ticket yesterday, so let's try and avoid that. Morjärv, kind of. Precisely. I'm usually quite good at staying on the road, on the normal road, so to say. I have more problems in town, mostly because of the limited view and these kinds of things. I try to look around and lose track of the center line, so to say. That's my usual problem. But maybe this indicator view, so to say, might help a little bit in intersections and stuff. Cruise control, nice. And even I haven't seen how well it works yet, but it's even adaptive cruise controls. 'Cause, 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 Here we usually have a restaurant on the right hand side. In real life. But yeah, we are not in real life. Well, we're at 70 now. Okay then. Oh, here 50 again. Julian. But yeah, this is my, well, not this particular place, but I certainly have driven this road many a times in real life. Since I grew up in Gällivare and now live in Luleå. So. This is a little bit tired. It feels like the truck, I mean. Tourists. Yeah, the road signs is, I should have a good grasp. Here we have the polar circle. What do you say? Arctic circle. Say in English. Well, for the northern one. Arctic circle. Then I should have used my horn, because I usually do that. I forgot to. Say hello, so to say, when you pass the... No, not 85. What the hell? Here we go. 80. It was a camper. The Norwegians usually have big caravans instead. So that was maybe German or something. Or just the Swede. We have a lot of Norwegian campers in Luleå, so not only in Luleå, I should add, but and they usually come with pretty large caravans. And stay for like a month or something. I'm not complaining, other than when I'm at the shopping center outside of town, where they usually also drop. I was speeding a little bit there. I'm glad nobody noticed. Please. Let's see if my estimation on time was correct. I said it should take about 20 minutes. We are 8 minutes into the trip now, and coming up on, well, not yet, but we're coming up on Hakkas, I think, here, or... Oh, it's 80. What are you going on about there? I think they have managed to capture the atmosphere really well, and also this simple fact that, yeah, it's now it's 6 o'clock in the morning, of course, but even when I started at 3 o'clock it was sunny. That's certainly how it is in the summer. Well, in the middle of the summer, at least. Oh, now we're already Did I miss the... Yeah, I probably missed the Hakka sign. Because now we are already here. Oh, crap. Yeah, I knew there were reasons why I didn't like this. But I have my mirror up to the right, I can keep track with that one. Oh, here. Here? That felt weird. But yeah, sure. Was probably correct. That was not the best... not the best corner. I'm glad no one came from the other direction. It is a bit sluggish. Come on. Oh, sorry, it's also just 60 here. Oh, no, now here we go. So, this one is going to Northrail. We have been there before in Kiruna. It's the... let's call it the... terminal. By the way, now that I think about it, it's a bit weird because it... we'll see when we get there. I think it was next to a big... it was more or less a harbor, which is like, well, Kiruna. Come on. Not sure. I have to think, did I imagine that, or... maybe I imagined that because I did a trial run with another profile earlier, just to see that everything was working, and then I also drove to... oh, shit, yeah, precisely. 10,000, that was my profit there. Of course the police showed up. That's not my entire profit, but sizable sum. That was clumsy. That was really clumsy, but well, I don't mind. In the sense that I like to have it on. I don't like to drive like a crazy person. Some do when they play this game. That's... they are allowed to. Can do whatever they like. I prefer to go about it... I wouldn't say super seriously, but at least somewhat. Certainly do speed when I'm in a hurry, for example. But we don't have that tight schedules in the beginning of the game, so. Yeah, that was... I mean, I totally would have managed to adjust if it weren't for that freaking police car right at the border. Welcome, by the way. Welcome, DDT. Here we go, back to 80 again. Oh, now we are almost here. I wish it was this quick in real life as well. Oh, sorry, I'm down to... yeah, come on. There we go. Might need to adjust my sensitivity on the brake pedal a little bit. Or just press harder. So yeah, let's see if we can find some jobs here from the mine. Or from the quarry, as it's called. The company name is called that, so to say. Oh, still 70, so yeah, not sure why I'm slowing down. Well, apparently I should shift down at least. When I was really new to the steering wheel, I drove in automatic, fully automatic, so to say. But sequential is kind of okay. I like that. You have something that you actually need to do, and you and you can, for better or worse, also hear that I'm doing it. But I think we can live with that. The steering wheel as such doesn't give a lot of noises. That would have been extra annoying actually, but oh no, sorry. Since I enabled that one, we should not indicate, even though I tend to do it in real life, to let people know what I intend to do, so to say. Ouch. Yeah, it's for better or worse that indicating viewing, so to say, but I think I will. Yeah, we'll try. We'll try for today at least. I have used it before, but that was a long time ago. I don't need to indicate. You don't get fined for that in this game, at least. I hope. Not that I remember. They might have changed stuff. Because it's like 2 years since I played. Something like that. 1.5 years at least. I haven't played since the Nordic Horizons dropped, so that was last summer, I think. Oh, sorry. No. Nordic Steinbrot is where I want to get stuff from, but that's not where we are going right now. We are going here. Oh yeah, extra nice when it actually auto-returns the indicator. It doesn't always do that, but sometimes. That's the game, I guess, because it's not in the steering wheel. Oh yeah, sorry, here. This is where we're headed. $20. Yeah, I was pretty spot on then. I estimated, while we actually drove kind of similar stretch yesterday, but 20 minutes. Oh, sorry. Kind of what I remembered it as. We'll stick to some. We'll still stick to play it safe stuff. I mean, I already had to actually do a reversing with the trailer since I turned the wrong way when we were supposed to get out of the cargo hold. But yeah, I mean, we get more stuff done this way. We'll stick to that for the moment, at least. The more I get used to the setup, the more I will do it the harder way, because it's fun. It's fun. Level up. Yay. We did get a fine, though, so yeah. A hefty fine, I should say, but still. We get to keep like 40,000 on that. That's okay, that's okay. Oh, I still don't need to use the mouse. I'm very, very much used to that. Can do a little bit of this. Button 1. I'm just curious, which is button 1? 1. That button. yeah, then I anyhow needed to answer there. So okay. There we go. I also noticed that I actually can rename my company, so that's good. I will. There's nothing wrong with that one, but I will try to figure out something better along the way. Better, funnier, we can call it. Now, quick jobs. Yeah, quick job. From Nordic Stenbrott, preferably. Although I much rather would deliver stuff to Nordic Stenbrott. But let's see, we have one water tank down to Luleå with the Volvo. Nice. We have stones to Luleå. How much did the first one pay? 60,000. What the hell? What's wrong with you? 27 and 25 for those two. With a, what is that? Mercedes or a Renault? Mercedes. Two Mercedes. Or an empty spool from Kiruna to Karesuando for 5,000. Well, I guess we are driving a water tank. Empty, apparently. 2 tons. That's not a lot. What did we have now? 27 or 24 tons or something like that. So yeah, sure. Nordic Stenbrott, take the job. Go back to Luleå, and then we'll do some other stuff, I guess. Oh, look at this. We are actually in the mine. Nice. I approve. I approve. That seems to be a water tank on wheels. What the hell? Well, I'm just a driver. Now we have to find our way out of here. Without running into a bunch of mining equipment, I guess. Oh, we do have a map, so... I'm already up to 200,000. Well, that's good. If I just can avoid getting a bunch of fines for unnecessary stuff. Yeah, I like this. I like that they have the mine. I knew that they had it, that's why I wanted to do stuff here. But I thought that we might start above ground, but no, we got to start underground, so nice. Nice. This is cool, yeah, precisely. It's a freaking humongous mine, I should say, so yeah. I mean, not in game, perhaps. It's what it looks like, quite big even in game, I should say, but real life even more so. We have in my hometown, or my birthplace, call it that. We also have same company, have not as big but still fairly sizable mine there as well. So, oop. Here we have oncoming traffic. Yeah, I approve of this. Nice work. Get what the company is called. That makes the game. Oh, I guess we're going right, yeah, precisely. The other one is the entry. Very much what it looks like. Oh, we have some kind of photo opportunity here as well. We'll see if I actually will bother with that. much. Oh yeah, this is actually one of these kinds of photo opportunities. Yeah, I think we'll bother with that. It's a bit easier to handle, I think. Stop engine. Ah, that's true. Oh, it's a viewpoint. Yeah, it's not a photo opportunity. It's a viewpoint. Ooh, nice green Volvo. Nice, nice. Oh, well, it was 2 water tanks on wheels, so... Scenic location. Precisely, there we have. That's the entrance. Very much what it looks like. Ish. Oh yeah, I mean, for a used one, I can probably get the truck for... I mean, I looked yesterday. What did you have? Like $500,000 at least for a used one. Of course, I can take a loan, but I don't want to take a million loan. Like we were just looking into that. That's a bit steep. But like, I can loan like 100,000. That's not the end of the world. But I'm a bit picky. I would prefer to have a Volvo. Which, yeah, I have to add like 200,000 to that then, I guess. At least on the ones I looked at yesterday. So say 700 perhaps for a Volvo. We'll check. Yeah, it's not a pretty sight, but it's... There we have the office, we call it that. Ah, then we got a good view of the cargo as well. Hi-ho, let's go. No, sorry. No. There we go. Let's see, it will take some getting used to this shifting view, but it's mostly better than me doing it manually, so to say. We'll still need to do it a little bit manually now and then. But overall this will be okay. Yeah, precisely. You might as well get a decent one from the beginning, because you don't want to have to repair it too much. In the middle of nowhere, so to say. Yeah, that's the problem. You might want to... I mean, I to be able to do the kinds of jobs that I am also to some extent used to, I would like to have a fairly sizable engine. The problem with indicating is that, yeah, I actually, in that case, I actually want to look left. Now I remember what the problem is. I actually want to look left to see if there are any traffic coming my way. But there we are, we got to see the mine. It was, yeah, I mean, it was what I expected, but a little bit, maybe a little bit bigger than I expected as well. And it certainly will be fun to deliver stuff there as well. When you need to find some annoying place to park your trailer. If you go for the harder options, that's probably interesting. oops. Glad it's not my truck. Now I try to avoid getting any speeding fines. We'll see how we do with that. Speaking of that, let's see if our adaptive cruise control works. Guess I should be prepared here for. Yeah, it did. Almost managed to get the speeding fine anyhow. Adaptive cruise control worked. Nice. Oh, that's true. We have very light cargo now, so. Oh. I think this might have been where I got a speeding fine last time. No, not 85. Come on. Kiruna does kind of feel like home if I'm from Gällivare, sure. I mean, Gällivare is also in the game, but there are no companies there, I think. I drove past there yesterday, and it was also... Oh, I apparently missed my cruise control there. Well, now it's 70 anyhow, but it's just here. He says, and we'll face a police car. Oh yeah. Actually did. Oh, damn it. Police are on me. $70 again. They have been a little bit sloppy with... now I will start complaining about minute stuff. Usually when you change a speed limit it should be 2 signs, like here. 50, you have 1 on each side. So yeah, as I said, now I will complain about minor things. Wouldn't say complain, perhaps. But yeah, Gällivare is in the game, but as I said, I don't think there are anything to do there other than pass by. But it was also pretty well represented. As small as the cities are, so to say, it was still certainly... You felt like home, or I felt like home, the little bit I passed by. Now then, let's see if we have the same problem as yesterday, that there is some kind of accident here in the in the intersection. I got a fine for driving in the wrong direction because I needed to change lanes to avoid running into the police. And they fined me instead. It's like... yeah. That's oh, yeah, that's where I got the speeding ticket, I think. Then I got another just here because the police was in the way, so to say. So I had to cross over. But sure, I didn't need to cross over as much as I did perhaps yesterday. Stop sign. So sure, we will stop then. Looking around, yeah I will. Oh, that's easier said than done. I saw there was a car here, but it almost looks like it's standing still. It is standing still. That explains it. Yeah, 12th gear. Good, good. Good, good. Where are we going with this? Mjölnir Mining. Nice, that's a new place in Luleå. That's in Bergnäset, I think. Yes. If I remember the map correctly, since I started out with checking out the map a little bit. 80, yeah, that should be fine. So then we get to cross. Well, no, we might come in from the southern entrance. I was gonna say we get to cross the river. Well, yes, to some extent, but not the way I was thinking, maybe. Yeah, I know. The problem is I don't want to accidentally, because I have some buttons to swap easily, so to say, but one of them tends to double up as music button. So I don't want to accidentally start a bunch of music stuff on the steering wheel. But yeah, you can certainly. I have a top-down view, for example, as well. So I'll need to look into the configuration about those buttons, because I'm not so concerned about the music player when I'm streaming. Sure, when I'm playing for myself, which I will do probably with my. Oh, then I need to. Oh, that's true. I need to install a bunch of mods if I want to continue with my old characters, so maybe not. I don't have anything against the mods, I should say. It's just that, well, it's fun to try out the vanilla game when they have new stuff in it, especially when it's the Nordic stuff. So I will do a little bit of this to get some. Also to get some achievements. Not that that is super important, but sure. I mean, I accidentally turned on the freaking music yesterday when I tried to change camera, actually, so I will need to look into that a bit more. I forgot about it, actually, so. But yeah, it's kind of nice. And I tend to do that when I'm on long, straight paths, because sometimes the scenic view can kind of mess it up for you, certainly. Although it's easier with the steering wheel, I should say, than when you're playing with a controller, for example. That can be quite tricky. Arctic Circle. Usually just honk the horn when I go north, so to say, but well, I forgot about it last time, so. Oh, 50. Come on, slow down, there we go. pretty sure there is a speed trap. No, maybe not, actually. No, that's in Moria. Or? Maybe it's in Moria. Oh no, here we have a speed trap. Oh yeah, that's true. It's still just 70. The risk with me driving these roads that I know very well is that, as almost happened earlier, I think that yeah, now I have like an hour to drive until I need to turn, but no, that's of course not the case. So I need to pay attention a little bit more. To the navigator, if nothing else. Now we're coming to Moria. Although it might not be labeled, but that's where we are. 50. I think it actually said Moria there, didn't it? I just read the speed signs. Stop sign. Precisely. You never know. The traffic in this game can be a little bit erratic, let's put it that way. Not more than in real life, perhaps, so... Oh, now we are already in Tora, so yeah. Precisely. Speaking of that, keeping track of where we are. Time to turn off to the E4. Oh yeah, these kinds of cases, I don't like the indicator view. I can still have use of the mirror the virtual mirror that I have up there, so that's good. 70? Come on. Oops, oops. There we are, and now it's a fairly short drive actually to Luleå. It surprises me every time. Hey, Dement, welcome, welcome. 72 months. Nice. Much appreciated, much appreciated. That sounds like a nice and round number. What is that? 5 years. No. 6 years. Or something like that. I couldn't be bothered. 6 years. It must be 6 years. Oh, sorry. This lane. So, now we are already in Luleå. And they want me, yeah, precisely, they want me to go to the southern entrance, that makes sense. Let's see how they have modeled that one though. I mean, I know what it looks like in real life, of course. It's a bit weird. Not weird, but yeah. It's not like this. We'll see, we'll see. Look, I'm driving a Volvo, Dement. That's just a coincidence, by the way, since I'm still just doing quick jobs, so I have to take what I can get. In this case, I'm actually working for the mine. Ish. Luleälven, then we should... Yeah, this is approximately what it looks like in real life. I mean, the off-ramp here, if we put it that way, so... Nice. Approximately. Not entirely, but the gist of it is here. Oops. Including this part. Oh, rain. Dodge the rain. Wait a minute. There we go. So, Bergnäset. Bergnäset. Oh, it started raining even more. Yeah, the weekend Storheden, that was not quite appropriate, but well, kind of. In a way. Precisely. Bergnäset or Kallax. Oops. Still not sure which way you're going. Because are not indicating, which I can live with, but sure. Yeah, I tend to get up on the refuge a little bit when I turned on that indicator view thingy there. But I still, yeah, it's okay. I think I can get used to it for the moment. Here we're going, Mjölner mining. Oh, a bit fast. Mjölnir, sorry. Where do we have the drop-off? Over there. Over there. Let's play it safe. Yeah, let's play it. Takes too long otherwise. Well, I will go more over to that when I get warmed up a little bit more and used to my controls. Now, for example, I was pressing the brake, so yeah, no wonder we didn't get anywhere. Just gonna say, how does this look? Decent. Decent, apparently, since it actually told me to detach. There we go. There we go, there we go. No speeding fine, no other stuff. So yeah, that worked out. Nice. Nice, nice. Urgent delivery. Oh, it was an urgent delivery. What do you know? What do you know? Good. We can start. That's why it... Oh, no, that's not the only way it paid so much. What do we have now? 278. So yeah, speaking about that, services. We can check used trucks just to since it was a topic, so to say. I mean, even if... Yeah, this is Let me just see. Yeah, it's around 700,000-800,000, I would say. At least. All of these are in mint condition. Ish. So yeah, not even 700,000. What was it? 800. 800,000 and upwards. And that's a freaking Iveco. I don't mind an Iveco in that sense, but... Oh, and DAF. Yeah, 1 million. So, let's say 1 million. But yeah, sure, if I want a Volvo then 1.2 or something. These are just bog standard 4x2. Were all of them 4x2 trucks? I think all of them were 4x2 trucks. I mean, it's understandable, that's what you have kind of in the beginning as an option, yeah. Yes, indeed. So, no, I'm not in a hurry to get on with that, at the moment at least. I only have 300,000. Barely. And, sure, a loan, but not right now. Not yet. That would be a too hefty a loan. Let's see, maybe we'll head a bit south. We've been around the north yesterday. We can do something for Skellefteå or Umeå or something. Sundsvall maybe a little bit far. I mean, not that far, but let's see what else they have. Umeå, concrete beams. 25,000. But sure. We'll do that one. Just to do some sightseeing, so to say. Damn, you had parked close here. An Iveco. Well, good. Then we get to drive one of those as well. Oh, straight ahead. Straight ahead. Well, yeah, until here. Sorry. There we go. Here we are. Not the most powerful, but we are also hauling 14 tons. But yeah, we should be okay. It's not so hilly down towards Umeå, so. Come on, yeah, it's just 50 here, so okay. Don't need to come on that much. Green. Now we should just continue straight ahead. Yes. Then we get to go over the Bergnäsbron, as it's called. Up. Sorry. Pay attention. Kind of souped up car is that? Made more noise than my truck. Come on. Come on. Almost. Well, we didn't have to stop. Yeah, here we come to Bergnäsbron. That's true, I need to cut across here. Nice. Very much familiar. And then we are heading out the way we came in just a while ago. Oops. Sorry. Stop indicating, god damn it. Sometimes it stops by itself, but not always. Oh, it should be just 50 over here. Might as well start slowing down already. Oh, scary. They actually made this, in real life they made it a bit more friendly to get on the road. God damn it, it's sluggish. You should have a little bit of a downhill here now. Oops. This is also quite lore accurate with a lot of construction work in the summer. Since that's the only time they can do it, essentially. 70 already in Piteå, kind of. Yeah. or well, outside of Piteå, I would say. Guess there might not be any options for deliveries to Piteå. It doesn't look like it. Cruise control. I'm not sure I even want to shift up to... Oops, sorry. To 12th gear. Maybe. But then it will just have me slow down soon. Wait a minute. It's plausible, at least. Oh, now we are in Gävle, yeah, that's true. Chug along here in 11th gear then. Yeah, this is very much what it looks like. Including that tourist center. Visitor center. Very... It's on the wrong side of the road because they built it when we had left-hand traffic. But sure, now we have a good possibility to turn off anyhow with ramps and stuff, so that works. Here we have the tourists coming again. Sorry. Maybe I could go up a gear. Maybe. HNS was not important enough. No, precisely. I can understand that. So, no Rosvik, no Norrfjärden, no nothing. I've driven a couple of times up to Gällivare, or Kiruna actually, and I almost always miss the exit in Töre because from Luleå to Töre it's like 2 minutes. I start thinking about other things as soon as I leave Luleå, and it's like, yeah, now I have a bit of a drive up to Töre, but no, it's almost immediate. Takes some getting used to in that way, when you actually are used to driving these roads in. Skellefteå. Always a bunch of traffic problems in Skellefteå. We'll see if they have... we passed by Skellefteå yesterday, but only from the other direction, and we actually exited here, I think. I mean, we came out on the left here and headed north. No, not here, in the next stop, yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the map. So let's see, because there is a typical red light situation in the center here, which is very much annoying. And they are in the process of actually making a detour, so to say, around the city center. Finally. I mean, it will take like 10 years or something until that one is done, but they have started at least talking about it, and I think they might even have started working on it to some minor extent. But yeah, this is where we are now, essentially. So if we are coming up on a red light here that is red, that would be very accurate, but we'll see. Maybe it's not red, maybe I'm lucky. Ah, it's red. It's very much red. Here we have a burger joint, apparently called Nils. That was funny. Those who are Swedish probably know what burger joint that might be. Here we have the campus on the right hand side. No, quick jobs, they load it up for you. I don't have to do any loading, so to say. I just have to get to where I'm supposed to go. Oops. Because I don't have my own truck yet, so I can't do any other jobs. Are you in a hurry, fire truck? No, you're not. And I will press on. Slightly desperately. Because I have a slightly underpowered truck. I'm just spoiled, probably. A wee bit spoiled. Oh, and if this is accurate, this will be hundreds of speed traps and 60. There will probably be some speed traps, let's put it that way. The first part between Skellefteå and Umeå. Yeah, precisely. They added that fairly recently, the speedometer on the left, so that's very convenient for me as well. I like that one, and because they also have light thingies, for example. So yeah, I have been running without lights. Oh, that's a big no-no. Surprised no one has fined me for it. Don't think I met any police, which also feels weird. Yeah, it's a bit hard to see. I can do like this, I think. Yeah, I can actually, but then we have to do like this. There we go. So, because there are a lot of other information there, could be interesting sometimes, but perhaps mostly when you have your own truck. And also when you start having your own truck and actually driving everywhere, so to say, then the whole sleeping thing and those kinds of things become more important. And fuel and such. But yeah, fuel you can see down there on the left. Yeah. Need to check where we're supposed to go, because I don't know what Umeå looks like in the game. Not much traffic. Thought I would be overtaking quite a bit there. Bum 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 bum. Oh, wait. Sorry. I like the feeling so far of Nordic Horizons, and I haven't even been to Norway yet. Which is really, I mean, with the fjords, pining for the fjords, and such, probably even more nice. But this, I mean, look at the What? Spruces? No, not spruces. Yeah, those as well, but what am I thinking? Birch, that's what I'm thinking of. Oh, now we're getting close, yeah. Slarty Bartfast's best work, precisely. Now we probably need to slow down. Well, yeah, 80, sure. But we're coming to a roundabout, so I might as well slow down anyhow. Yeah, here we are, 60 precisely. Then I actually need to have a look at what the other ones are doing. Since he is going, I can probably go as well. Oh, we have to continue for quite a bit, apparently. Okay. Going to the other side of town, it seems like. What the hell? Where are you in that lane? Well, we survived. They did as well. Well, I might as well keep my eye to the left a little bit. Try to keep an eye on that virtual mirror there to the right. That certainly helps. Tormenting my truck a little bit there. There we go. Well, it's not my truck, so... Not my truck. I might as well torment it a little bit as a learning experience. But yeah, does this make me want an Iveco? No, not really. Of course, you can kit them out a little bit differently as well. But not this particular one, at least. Oh, here we have some traffic. By the way, speaking about something completely different, well, Skyrim. I played it this weekend after all, but yeah, nowadays I've talked about it earlier that yeah, maybe mods are, or mods with new assets are allowed nowadays, because I know there has been talk about that on PlayStation. I should add, of course. And yes, that's actually the case. They are already since a year or something. So there are quite a bunch of mods available. One of the problems though is that yeah, you still have very limited storage capacity. Not as such, but yeah. Sure. Collide with the police, that's always popular. Oops, yes. Exactly. Oops. Ah, come on. A bit too heavy on the brakes. Now, where are we supposed to drop this? A bit up ahead here. Oh, sorry, just 40. Yeah, it's enough with colliding with the police car. Let's not get the speeding fine as well. Still going too fast, by the way. There we go. This is also very kind of yeah. Here we have the train station. That's very much Umeå, and this semi-circular building Well, not circular, but yeah, you get what I mean, perhaps. It's fine, but you got to find, yes, yes, precisely. Oh, this was not the most friendly spot to turn into. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Let me shift down a little bit. There we go. It worked. It worked. Damn, there was a lot of teeny tiny roads. Well, that's Umeå for you, but what am I doing here with this delivery? Construction site, well, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Beep. There we go. A little bit of a misfortune there, colliding with the... Well, let's not call it misfortune. A little bit of sloppiness there, colliding with the police car. There we go, that was nice enough. In the end, at least. Wait, yeah, there we go. Parking brakes. Decoupling. And a little bit of cash. Although we managed to... Pool East, yes. Precisely. Very far north I have Pool East. Well, any stuff from Umeå then? Somewhere. Sorry, I don't need to use the mouse. It's not very nice for me. Umeå, we can check what they have here. Canned tuna. Aye. Gävle, no, nah. I mean, nah. What time do we have? Yeah, like half an hour. Gävle is a little bit a stretch, I would say. So all of these are quite long. Umeå to Umeå, onions. That was almost too good to be true. What the hell? All of this was very... Oh, I say very far, but you know what? Are some of them... Because now that I think about it, like this one, for example. Yeah. I just remember that. Wait, we have a ferry in Umeå. Precisely. Do have a ferry in Umeå. Where the hell is Mikkeli? Inland, yeah, precisely. Antalya, I don't have a clue. Oh, down there somewhere. US kill. It was a little bit, I wouldn't say boring options, but a little bit. Scaffolding, that sounds more like what I'm working with so far. Heavy stuff. Scania, it looks like. Yeah. Scania to underpowered Scania. 22 tons going to Turku. But sure, we'll go there. It'll be fun. Maybe. I'm not sure what I will do on Saturday. Maybe I will just continue with this. I haven't decided. Not Skyrim. No, probably not. Because I don't have any idea about what to do there. Last time I did the pub crawl, that was kind of fun, but don't have any plans for the moment. Scania, nice truck as such, but as I said, yeah, maybe a little bit underpowered. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, there wasn't a gate here. Well, la-di-da, I say. Let's see if we can collide with the police again. Probably can if I just put my mind to it. I mean, sure. Do a little bit of exploration into Finland. That's fine. I did that yesterday already, so that was just on the other side of the border. Now we will be going a little bit further. But yeah, we'll also be utilizing the ferry, so that's neat. Yeah, a little bit underpowered. Yeah, I might. Just for simplicity, or whatever you should call it, but for lack of a fantasy at the moment, I might just continue trucking this weekend at least. Been off streaming for quite some time, so I need to kind of just get into the gears there as well, so to say. Oops, sorry. Although I kind of have the setup is kind of as it should be, but still. I need to figure out what I would like to stream otherwise. I do have some unfinished stuff, like Ghost of Yotei, for example, and these kinds of stuff, so we'll see. I will probably get back to those at some point. But I also kind of need to actually warm up. I haven't played those games in a year. And that was a tight roundabout. Yeah, we'll occupy both lanes, I don't care. Oops. Mercedes with a spoiler. Is it supposed to be a 190E or something like that? 230 perhaps? Yeah, precisely. Ghost of Yota. Yeah, I will probably get back to that at some point, but I will. I think I will wait a bit. Might even need to kind of do a bit of a trial run there for myself to just get familiar with the controls and such, for example. Okay, which lane am I supposed to take here? Doesn't matter, I hope. No. Here we are. Ah, over there we have the... Over here we have the icon. There we go. Select the destination, Vasa. Embark. Ooh. 35. Yeah, I think we can complete this delivery. I hope. It's a bit of a drive left. How far? 20 minutes approximately. 31 mil. 319 kilometers. I'm used to talking mil, so you have to forgive me a little bit. But yeah, that's about the same distance as from Luleå to Kiruna, so 20 minutes, let's say, give or take. Give or take 20 minutes. So, Finland. I have been briefly in Finland. To Tornio, so yeah, very briefly. I think that was the only thing we did in Finland earlier. Lots of cars. More cars, god damn it. Oh no, that worked. Yeah, just about. Yes, Keskusta, we have to visit Keskusta, precisely. Precisely. Little bit of a joke, but yes. It's a funny joke. That looks like a Nils restaurant. Not sure it is. I haven't been in Vasa. Ever. What kind of cargo do I have? A normal trailer, so to say. So yeah. That should work. Should be a lot of hills here either, speaking about the underpowered Scania that we are driving. So I guess we'll be somewhat okay. See, I'm getting a hang of this. Famous last words, watch me do a speeding ticket and run into a police car or something like that. Turku, yes, not Tampere. Turku. Åbo in Swedish, I think. we'll find out when we get there. Do we have 80? Yeah. Let's get forgot what it's called. Art holder. The hell? How could I forget that? I've used that word earlier today, for example. So, but yeah, that's typical. Cruise control. That's the name. Took a while to remember. Oh boy, yeah, precisely. Tammerfors, probably. I know there are some, what should I call them, tricky, that sounds like they should be something else, so to say. And then it's, no, that's a totally different place. Now I didn't look around there, so that could have ended badly. Didn't. I trusted the other truck. Come on. Oh, it's just 50. Just 50. Benefit with taking the ferry is that you get rested on it, so that's nice. Not that we have that far to go, I should say. So. Oh yeah, that's true. I don't have the cruise control. I'm like, where is my adaptive cruise control? Yeah, it's not on. That's where it is. But yeah, that's quite a convenient little feature. It has been added, I think, since I played last time. Maybe it was around even then. Damn it, come on. Accelerate. Down here in the south, we should have a little bit of darkness at least. In the south. But yeah, we are in the south. Comparatively. So yeah, we even see the moon. Just because I said, no, it shouldn't be that much hills and stuff. Yeah, we immediately ended up on some kind of slope. Which moon? Yes. Kruinje. Let's see, is there any point in shifting up? We'll see. Not as long as we have a slight upwards, slight incline. And as soon as I shift up, they will change the speed limit to 60 or something. But yeah, can follow my truck friend up ahead here. That would be quite convenient. Was this? No, I don't think this was any kind of special cargo. It was just a normal delivery, so to say. Still pays a bit, but sure, it's also a bit to drive. Oh, I think it was actually slowing down for the other truck. Yeah. Like, what the hell? Of course it was. Makes perfect sense. Might even need to use a little bit of high beams. For once. Accident. Okay, this is fairly straightforward, quite literally, so far. And we're also driving at night, so nice. Nice. Should be quite a relaxed drive then. Unless Moose is around, but I hope they haven't implemented that. Yeah, Tampere. No, Turku. Yeah, I will totally go in the wrong direction if I keep saying Tampere all the time. Turku, we are heading to Turku. I mean, the navigator is pointing in the right direction, but I also tend to actually read the signs. Oh, it's nice when you can start kitting out your own truck with a bunch of high beam lights and stuff. So you'll light up the entire forest when you turn them on. I'm looking forward to that. Yes, I'm also looking forward to actually do some kind of, because I have the add-on with forest machinery and stuff. So yeah, I could totally consider doing that kind of work as well. Trying to stick to a little bit more industrial stuff and yeah, and machinery and these kinds of things. Just for, well, we'll try. Just for a immersion was a strong word perhaps. A little bit of role playing we can call it. Not immersion necessarily, but a little bit of role playing perhaps. Ah, come on. Don't want to have to deal with speeding tickets in Finland. Turku, yeah, Turku, precisely. Continue towards Turku. Ah, come on. It was a little bit underpowered, as I said. I totally could have shifted down a gear, I guess. One more gear. Say. Yeah. Sorry. Turku straight ahead. Sounds like a plan. I'm just trying to figure out which path goes straight ahead. This one. Sorry, going too fast. Still just 60, okay. Never mind. Nice little speed information. Ah, come on. End of 60, that must mean we can go 80, yes. until now. God damn it. What's even the point? Need to remember that I have the high beams on. Mostly worked out okay. 65 left, yeah, we're almost there then. In other words. In other words, almost there. That will be good timing. And then we'll start in Turku next time. Yeah, so yeah, I will do this. I decided now. I will do this in the weekend. I will also longer streams. I will have the ability to rake in some starting cash, if we call it that way. So maybe come Sunday, maybe we have well, not necessarily a new truck, but our own truck on the way. Who knows? 300,000, maybe. We are at 300,000 now, and we will get 50 for this, so 350, yeah, we are halfway. Well, not even halfway to a new truck. Or our own truck, I should say. So we'll see. We'll start looking at what the actually new truck cost, because I'm not sure they are that much more expensive. Probably, though. Maybe we'll browse it a little bit now. Well, not now, but when we have dropped off our cargo. It should be soon enough. I'm trying to find my cruise control button without looking at it. There we go. Looks like we are coming to lived-in area, so maybe we'll have to drop the speed anyhow. Not yet. No, not yet. Turku. And we have a right turn coming up. Fine. I'm on dipped beams, that's okay. Yeah, now we are in Turku. And yes, Åbo indeed. Oh, yellow blinking lights, that's not super common nowadays. Other than if they are broken. But yeah. It was quite common yesteryear, if we put it that way, in the night in particular. Oh, I'm not turning here, by the way. Here though, we are turning here apparently. Turku discovered. Oh, that was a rapid entrance. And here we have something on the left. Is that the recruitment agency? Maybe. Relar Logistik. Oh, won't I even discover that one? That was annoying. Look, I see some forest equipment standing around here. We'll still go with this one. Confirm. Oh yeah, recruitment agency. There we go. Nice. Parking brake. Sorry. There we go. Disengage. It's very nice with this steering wheel setup, I must say. When you get used to it, and there are way too many buttons to begin with, but the more you get used to it, the nicer it is for sure. 50,000. Oh, it was an urgent delivery. Well, look at that. Trailer maneuvering bonus, yeah. You don't get so super much for the really hard ones, but we will start doing those eventually, probably during the weekend. If I get more used to the setup. And actually, when you are parking, you don't have to worry so much about other traffic, so that's that's fine. Don't have the same problem with visibility. So you have other problems with visibility, but that's fine. Fragile, nah. Long distance, yeah, sure. Or should I just take more? Yeah, we can take more hazardous stuff. So I already have class 8. Let's take, maybe not gases. Yeah, maybe gases. Explosives. I mean, mining industry, sure. There are certainly explosives delivered there. I'm not sure it is in this game, but normally, yes, quite a bit. Flammable solids. Or spontaneously combustible white phosphorus. Or sodium and potassium, okay. Explosives. Let's take... Oh, we can take that one. That sounds about right. Petrol and diesel and stuff. Petrol and diesel and stuff. Yeah, let's have a quick look at, before we wrap up, at, let's say that I wanted to buy a... We can still look at used trucks, but we already know it starts at 800,000 approximately. These are still the same trucks, I think. I'm not sure if they are, maybe not entirely the same trucks, but mostly. Yeah, mostly. Oh, XD. Ooh. But yeah, from 800,000 and upwards. Let's look at a truck. Oh, I haven't found many truck dealers. One Volvo truck dealer in Narvik. That was an odd place. Buy online. Let me just check. No. Can't I buy online? I'm not sure. I couldn't do any of it at the moment. Not sure. But yeah, I just wanted to see prices, essentially. That's what I wanted to see. But yeah, not cheap. I know that much. But I'm thinking, well, the used trucks were not super cheap either, so... Here we have 320 horsepower, bit on the low side. 370. That is Scania, yes. I'm not gonna buy these now, by the way. I'm just browsing, as they say. Renault Magnum. Then we are up over 1 million already. Slightly more horsepowers, for sure. That one, 310, no. Then you have the fuel tank as well that you need to consider a little bit at least. But yeah, we will hold off on buying trucks, that's for sure. But we'll try to earn a bit of money this weekend then. So maybe we'll get closer to actually buying a truck. After all, you also have loans that you can take. We can help you grow from the bank, yes, precisely. Your credit limit has been raised to 5 million. Okay. There we go. That doesn't mean that, yeah, precisely. Then I need to earn 60,000 a day. Or, well, I need to earn more than that, because I need to pay off 60,000 a day. So yeah, we are not going for that, but sure, 500,000, yeah. 15,000 a day is doable, I hope. But yeah, more about that later. If you have any good suggestions for names, because I do realize that I actually can... Where did we have that? I can actually rename my company still. Somewhere. Company branding, yeah, precisely. So here I can rename it. I just took something out of my head. That was a little bit boring. But still had eel, so to say, in it, in a way. But not in a straight arrow way. I might come up with something myself until then as well. But yeah, that was it for today. Speaking of that, we'll just have a look at some quick jobs. Do I have any... There were some forest equipment standing around here. Forwarder? What the fuck? Sorry. That, yeah, a forwarder might be actually a skotare, as we would say in Swedish, I think. Skotare or lunnare, one of those. Probably. Because that's from Renar Logistik, that's where we stopped right now, so that sounds probable. Oh, it's going to Falun. Ah. How annoying is that route? Oh, ferry again. Not super annoying. We'll see if it's still here when I come back. That could be fun. Fun. It's still just trucking, if we put it that way. But it's an interesting truck. It's a 4-axle Volvo, 700 horsepower. So yeah, that one is totally suitable for its cargo for once. Pilking, yes, precisely. Pilking. That could be something. But yeah, that one sounded about right, actually. Also gets us back to Sweden, although southern Sweden, if I put it that way. Yeah, it depends on who we ask. Let's say it like that. But for me, it's southern Sweden. Here we also have a dozer crawl, even heavier, which is well, still a sizable MAN, actually, MAN. So yeah, interesting options. I like this. No oranges, no horse trailers. Well, IBC containers. I'm not sure what the IBC is, but probably some not so good material or something like that. Pallets, boring. Basil, no. Watermelons, no. Scrap metal, yeah, sure. Mobile traction winch, sure. Yeah, some are up to Umeå. Well, one was up to Umeå. Most of the other ones are. And there we have Vasa, so that's kind of back in the same direction again. North. But yeah, most of the other ones were to Stockholm area, let's call it that. Örnsköldsvik. But yeah, that forwarder or the dozer crawl, they were interesting. But yeah, they might not be here when we get back on Saturday. Because, yeah, I will be back with this on Saturday, and we'll try to earn some money, which we certainly can do if we take a forwarder to Fallen, for example. But we'll see what's available when we get there on Saturday. So that's it for today then. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll be back Saturday, but at 3 o'clock. Not evening, so to say, but afternoon. And it will be slightly longer, so 3-4 hours, depending. If I get... still, now I have the foot, the pedal thing in a rather good position, but it can still get a little bit uncomfortable in the long run. We have cruise control, so that helps, for sure. But yeah, thanks for today. And we'll see if we come up with some even better company name. No hurry, though. But yeah, signing off for now. Have a good one. Bye bye.